this drama started. We saw a report that there were some what do you call them now? Some aides of the governor, that's how they put it, that were sacked. And then they also talked about the 23 local government chairmen being suspended. And later we got to hear, no, those reports. And I mean, we even heard from the commissioner for information, and he said, no, I mean, those reports are false, they're not true. Don't listen to everything you hear on social media. And then the next week, the police redeployed the chief security officer in Government House at the time, who was part of the people said to have been relieved of his duty. Interesting. So I don't know. I do think this is political drama warfare going on. Anyone? But what's your take on this? Well, I guess it's still the fight for structure. I guess. My guess is this is still the fight for structure. And, everybody's trying to make sure that their structure is solid. But you know what the Bible says, or what, the book of the Christians say, that a house that is not built on a solid foundation will definitely fall. And so everybody's trying to ensure that they have a solid foundation that their political house is built on. So what do you make of all of this? But while we are still, trying to grasp with, to come to terms with what is happening at the new development at the Rivers State House of Assembly, despite the fact that, the courts have said, everybody, hold on. When you're playing cards, what is it called now? What? That's what we call it. What? Yeah. When you're playing, there is number 14 is what? No, that's not what I. The other one is, there is the card that they give to you, and you would have to pause, right? You would have to pause, and the courts use that card. And I'm wondering why the political drama is not pausing or has not paused, but we still see, the drama ongoing. But while we're still, trying to come to terms with the new development, we got the news. The news did broke at the time. Sometime early, did break, I beg your pardon, wrong English, pardon me. The news did break earlier today that Desmond Akawor resigned as PDP chairman in Rivers State. And this is following his appointment as a federal commissioner representing Rivers State at the Revenue Mobilization, Allocation and Fiscal Commission. Now, yesterday we were talking about Tony Okocha, his appointment as caretaker chairman for the APC. And we were saying, could this be? And I asked my guest, could this be having any link with the former governor of Rivers State, now Minister of the FCT? And he said, yes. And, he was very passionate about his answer at the time. And a lot of other people are insinuating, saying, newspapers have carried saying, there is the conspiracy theory that Nyesom Wike may have a hand in the structure being built in the APC. I mean, some people clapped for him, saying, when names like Bamai Yaye, when names like Tony Okocha were seen, the NDDC board and all of that. People clapped and said, Nyesom Wike is playing a good political game, and it looks like the president has got a lot of trust in him. But now we've seen another one of his political friends now being appointed to another federal commission. And one would wonder what kind of structure is being built in Rivers State by the Minister of the FCT. And it's really going to be interesting for political watchers like me. I don't know about you. It's really going to be interesting, to see how this go. But I'll also do my job to ensure that while they're building their structure, they're not building their structure at the expense of you and I, who are Rivers people, at the expense of you and I, who deserve the dividends of good governance. I'm going to make sure. I mean, that's my pledge to you and my pledge to everybody in Rivers State. I'm going to make sure. But anyways, I wonder what your reaction is to that one. No longer, I'm wondering, could it be that the PDP is moving to the other side? I do not know. I mean, so many insinuations, so many guesses, so many theories, conspiracy theories, I should add. But what are your thoughts on this one? What are your thoughts? It could just be, another appointment. I remember a few weeks ago, some 3-4 weeks ago, one of the new commissioners, was he a new commissioner? But one of the commissioners in Rivers State was also given an appointment, to go up to the national. He was appointed by the president. So I guess we're getting to see the influence of the former governor at play at the national level. And then it brings us back to earlier conversations just immediately after the elections and just immediately after the former governor was appointed as minister. The questions like what party will he belong to? Would he stay with the PDP? Will he go to the APC? Is it PDAPC? Several. Would the president trust him? A lot of people say no, the president won't trust him. But then again, what is it looking like? What is it looking like? I'd like to hear from you. But then to my final big story for today, I don't plan to talk much. I don't want to talk much. I want to really hear from you because a lot of the stories are focused on Rivers State. And yesterday's conversation has a new development today, and it has to do with the fact that the National Working Committee of the All Progressives Congress yesterday dissolved, or was it the day before, dissolved the executives of Rivers State APC. And we talked about the legality yesterday. We talked about the feasibility of that working. We talked about the caretaker committee and all of that stuff. But today we saw a very interesting development. One, the executives that were dissolved went to court asking the court to stop the National Working Committee from going ahead with the inauguration of what do you call them now? The inauguration of the committee or the caretaker committee. However, I have seen pictures. I don't know if you have. I've seen pictures where the National Working Committee has inaugurated the caretaker committee. It's really getting interesting in the political space, and this is just 2023, just after the elections. We still have a long way to go to 2027. We still have a long way to go to 2027, and yet we're seeing all of this play out. I'm wondering how the local government elections will pan out in 2024. I hear the elections are next year. It's going to really be interesting. I hope that the young people are learning lessons. I hope the young people are taking note and nobody becomes a tool in the hands of politicians, because it's going to be feisty. It's going to be really feisty. I know that. We're live on Facebook, Nigeria Info PH. We're live on YouTube, Nigeria Info PH, and we're active on X, Nigeria Info PH. I'd like to get your thoughts on all of these big stories as we talk for development. I've got my first commercial stop in the next 3 minutes, so I'm just going to hear from you and hear what your thoughts are. 0817 923 0002 and 0817 923 0003. Let's get to hear from you and what you think. For WhatsApp messages, send it to the number 0809 030 6416. Okay, I'm just looking for the story to make sure that I did not miss anything as it pertains to the story of APC Rivers State going to court to ask for an order to stop the inauguration. So the story goes like this. The dissolved executives of the APC in Rivers State have gone to court to stop the inauguration of the caretaker committee. The court document cited by a correspondent showed that Peter Chuku filed the application on behalf of the state executive members of the party before a federal high court in Abuja. The suit is asking the court to interpret the party's constitution, the Electoral Act, and the Nigeria's constitution. The dissolved ESCOs are also seeking a court order to compel parties in the suit to maintain status quo and not take actions that could affect the performance as state executives of the party. The suit has the APC chairman Abdullahi Gandeji and the party's national secretary Ajibola Bashiru representing the party's National Working Committee as defendants. Other defendants listed in the suit are Tony Okocha and Eric Wibani. representing the members of the caretaker committee of the APC in Rivers State. The Tony Okocha-led committee was however inaugurated today in Abuja. Reacting to this, the affected spokesman of the party in Rivers State, Darlington Owaju, said the APC national chairman Abdullahi Ganduje is likely to face contempt charges as the national party office has been served. Oof, really feisty. All right, I get your thoughts. I'm sorry. It's time for the first commercial break. Oh my goodness. But something is coming. APC did not do well it's still in court, so I guess I shouldn't be saying that now. Maybe I'll talk about that when the matter is done with in court. For now, a commercial break. Please do stay tuned. Remember, you're listening to Hard Facts with Kaladako Rubatabo. Stay tuned. All right, welcome back. It's time for us to go to the phone lines and read some messages on Facebook and on WhatsApp platform. But if you want to ring the studio right now, use the call numbers 0817 923 0002. 0817 923 0003. Those are the call numbers. Let's talk for development. But if you want to send your comments in the comment section, then I will read them. Looking at Facebook right now. Obiakpo APC chairman, Obiakpo PDP chairman. Now, wow. No, but Desmond Akawor, was he Obiakpo? I don't think he was Obiakpo. Was he Obiakpo? I thought he was he is from Oyibo local community. I understand to be corrected on that one. Okay, but let's see. This one says, with all these distractions, I don't see any form of development or job creations springing up in Rivers State anytime soon. Okay, Escobar, thank you. Man of the people, greetings. Now that Desmond Akawor has been appointed as Federal Commissioner of Revenue Mobilization, Allocation and Fiscal Commission, his deputy Chukwuemeka Aaron from Obiakpo will now replace Desmond Akawor as the state PDP chairman. Oh, I see where the Obiakpo is coming from. Man of the people, remember that the new APC Caretaker Committee chairman is from Obiakpo with Chukwuemeka Aaron. Oh my, he said from Tango Ability. I can see you've removed the elder from your name. What's happening? The elder statesman is not working for you anymore. I've got Ezekan from Ubumini. Ezekan, welcome.
Good afternoon, Canada.
Yeah, good afternoon to you.
Happy weekend.
Yeah, good afternoon. Welcome.
You see, the drama happening in Rivers State is the possibility of the APC to take over.
To take over from
by
what?
2027.
Oh, okay.
Take over the brick house.
Okay.
By 2027. Because this frustration can amount to do or die affair as heaven will not fall, according to one politician. This is another structure against the ruling party in this state.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. We've got gift from Yenegua. Gift from Yenegua, welcome. What is on your mind? Let's talk, please.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon to you.
Wonderful topics.
Oh, yeah.
Let me start like this. Let me first of all congratulate Elder Desmond Akawor, Ambassador.
Okay.
Yes, I need to do that.
Okay.
Because you need to be rewarded for hard work. I remember the type of abuse, insult, and all the rest, APC and all the rest, because these are the men that stood for Bola Tinubu. So it is not even surprising. So I need to congratulate Mr. President and Ambassador Akawor. Then aside from that, let me now treat these other issues. Frankly speaking, as a person, I don't like what is going on, but I don't know if it is me that is even confusing myself. The Constitution.
All right.
I have read I think 493 of 1999 Constitution and even Rivers State House of Assembly. You people should do these things. Try and carry out your research, because the posting of those persons, the clerk and the deputy and the director, nobody, not even the governor, not even the head of service, has the power to do that. I was thinking the speaker is joking, but when I went through it, it was enacted by the National Assembly.
Of course it was.
1999 Constitution, not even Rivers State House of Assembly.
Yeah.
They only followed what the National Assembly did. So if that is the case, the posting will not see the light of the day. It is nullity. I'm not talking from my head. I'm talking about Nigeria Constitution.
All right.
And what they did, it was 2012 under the leadership, able leadership of Rotimi Shibika as a governor. So not even about Wike or anybody. So if these things are like that, just like what they are saying, you don't, the person that even media is part of the problem, referring to EDCE as even speaker. Occupy the House of Assembly, are we jokers? Are we playing in
but you see now, Gift, I would have to stop you here because other callers are trying to call. But I like to say to you before you go, the reason why he's called, speaker is because by newspapers, I suppose. Because, my newspaper. It's because, he says he's now the new speaker and they have to report what he says, right? So he says he's the new speaker, and so they call him, the factional speaker. Some say the new speaker, some say the other speaker. I mean, they have different descriptions for these things, right? I've got Frank from D-Line. Frank, welcome on the show. Let's get talking, please.
Good afternoon, Mr. Akawor.
Yes, Frank from D-Line. Good to have you on the show.
Yes. The drama is playing out in Rivers State. It's not different from what happened during the electionary campaign. The former governor, Mr. Nathan Wike, during the campaign, he battled with the current president now.
I would always ask you this question. Were you there during the bargaining? Do you know what is in the agreement? Because you say it so boldly.
This time we can't number that what Rivers State will give us, because he bargained with
he said
Atiku Abubakar and Tinubu, and he said before he will give us the Rivers State vote, that the person will tell him what Rivers State will benefit.
Okay.
Yeah. And now that thing is playing out.
Okay.
The appointment of Akawor is all about what they bargained during that time. So I believe with the agreement of Tinubu and Mr. Wike, Tinubu is fulfilling his agreement. It's not all about who they give the appointment, whether APC or PDP. That was the agreement.
All right, then.
So it's my comment.
All right, thank you very much. I've got Real Gift from Port Harcourt Township, and after that, Obed, stay tuned. I'll get to you shortly. But Real Gift, welcome. What's on your mind, please?
Good afternoon to you, Chief K.
Hey, good afternoon, Real Gift.
Thank you very much. Chief K.
Mm-hmm.
I remember vividly the Commissioner for Information in Rivers State told us that in due time, that those who have moved from where to where will be announced. Maybe, as I did not tell us, for us not to believe that now the story would hear, so even the local government chairman have been removed.
At the time.
Then now announcement has been made. See, the truth is that we were told in my community that if for fear of darkness, you pee where you're sleeping, you remain with the stench of that pee of yours, Chief K. And so maybe, just maybe, that is what the governor is trying to do now, to make it no fear darkness. By making the moves he's making today. But the truth is this. I listened to the interview granted the former governor, I think today also.
Yeah.
And for me, I think the earlier they make peace among themselves, the better for every Tamna and Dokumo.
Right.
I want to leave you with a question, Chief K.
All right.
Now that the House of Assembly, as we speak right now, is not existing, and they maintain status quo. We don't know which of the status quo.
I swear.
If at the end of this year, they do not sit, and there is no budget appropriation and processing and passing, Chief K, waiting Rivers State government will use work from January 2024.
No, I think we talked about that. We talked about that earlier, and there is the belief, or it's in the Constitution, that the governor can spend state funds for 6 months without the legislature. But then, like you asked, and I said, how does this impact? We don't even know what the status quo is. Really, we don't know. But hey, keep those conversations coming. I've got Obed from Port Harcourt. Oh my, Obed, I missed your call. Okay. Elliot from Bayelsa.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yeah, Elliot, welcome.
Thank you. My brother, since all those things are going on in Rivers State, I don't want to make any comment so that I will not offend anybody. But I believe I will not offend anybody because I am from Rivers State. That's why that I'm residing in Bayelsa State. My brother, what is happening in Rivers State today, it is time for Rivers State people to speak up. Because if you look at the appointment coming from Abuja today and yesterday, which they read on your news desk, you know that there are political revolution going on. Yes, in Rivers State. There's a political revolution. So the Rivers State people have to stand up, whether they are for PDP or they are for APC. Because what I'm seeing today, the FCC minister are being handed over the structure of APC. Maybe you will not be aware of that, but I'll tell you today. Quote me and unquote, I'll tell you. Look at Tony Okocha, the NDDC representative to Rivers State. He's the one that's going to help APC in Rivers State.
Is the one that is going to help? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
The inauguration is going on now.
Okay.
Yes, the inauguration is going on right now as I'm speaking now. The inauguration is going on in Abuja. Who is doing that? It is the FCC minister.
Okay.
So when it comes to Rivers State House of Assembly, my problem now is that people have to speak out as a governor. The people of Rivers State did not vote for father and son.
Okay. You
cannot be doing father and son for the train of people. So the people are my governor. I did not vote for him, but I'm supporting him because of the revolution he wants to do in the Songhai farm.
Okay.
The man has a vision. I have to support him.
Okay.
Yeah, so he has to speak out as a governor. But I will believe he will not disappoint Edison because the battle that Edison is facing today is because of him.
Okay. All right.
Yes, so he should stand maintain that stand. Edison remain the Speaker of Rivers State House of Assembly.
No.
And then we are not to Rivers State what transfer on the 30th of November.
Elliot, on the show, we have a rule. We can't say Edison is the speaker until the court speaks. So let's not preempt the court, please. All right, thank you.
I'm sorry to make that comment. Let me conclude, please.
All right, conclude then.
I'm sorry to make that
comment. Conclude. Go ahead. Conclude.
But as it stands now, is the Rivers State House of Assembly functioning?
No, it's not.
the people of Rivers State suffering.
Yes.
Just
Yeah.
like what one man said yesterday, that what is happening today, it is the economy of Rivers State dying.
Yes, I agree.
As this matter is going on, money is going on.
Yeah.
Money is missing.
Mm.
Either to Abuja, or to Enugu, or to Zamfara. Our Rivers State money is mixing.
Mm.
I am telling you, my brother.
All right.
So the Rivers State people have to speak up.
Elliot, thank you very much. I've got to go. I've got to move on
you.
now. I've got to go on. Muriel from Okrika. Muriel, welcome. What is on your mind, please? Tell me.
Hi, KDB. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you, Kalada. For me, with all that is happening, KDB, I firstly want to say a big congratulations to the son of the soil. I've always said, Kalada, that when the son of the soil, whether from PDP, whether from APC, is being given a federal appointment, we all shout for joy in Rivers State.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, the dividend, the small things will come back to Rivers State.
Okay.
So I say a big congratulations to him, because even the Bible says, workman is due for his wages.
Mm.
Honor should be given to whom honor is due.
All right.
But whenever, in as much as the president is free to hire and fire as much as he wants with the office he's holding, the governor yet will also have the right, the absolute right, Calabar, to hire and fire.
Mm.
So all we should be saying as civil citizens is congratulations, saying congratulations are due. Thank you, Kalada.
All right, thank you very much, Muriel. Let's read some messages now seen on the WhatsApp platform. This one says, good day, Mr. Kala Dakuru Batabo. The political warfare and drama in Rivers State House of Assembly has taken another dimension following the redeployment of the clerk of Rivers State House of Assembly and orders to another ministry. It is a step in the right direction. Let them go experience another ministry to do their work diligently on Attack Clinton West. But on Attack, see, the problem now is the legalities. Is it the right process? Because we're seeing stories that, they may not have the right to, redeploy the clerk and the deputy clerk and other people that have been deployed. Someone just, confirmed what I said. Desmond Akawor is actually from Oyibo. Thank you very much. So if they inaugurate caretaker committee for APC in Rivers State, there will be nothing like APC opposition again in the state. I have my reasons. So greetings, Mr. Kalada. Anna, you can tell me what your reasons are. I liked here, but I've got Chooks, and Chooks is calling from Port Harcourt. Let's take a listen to Chooks. Chooks, welcome. What is on your mind, please?
Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, Chooks.
Yes, Chooks, calling from Port Harcourt.
All right, welcome.
See, people will call, say, we need peace. At the same time, you see, supporting ladies in here. Somebody cannot declare third parties. I don't know what I'm telling you.
Let's leave Chooks. Let's leave that for the court. The court said status quo. Let's leave that.
Now, what I'm saying is that the governor is making a great mistake. He should leave his ego.
How do you know it's the governor's fault? Just a sincere question. I want to ask the question, Chooks. What if the other party is making it difficult for the governor to apologize? If it's an apology that's the problem.
See, Martin exercise what he did is according to the law.
Okay.
He has withdrawn the impeachment notice.
I don't know. I heard
he has withdrawn the impeachment notice.
You're the one telling me.
They're supposed to sit on Monday. Because the information went around that they want to serve to the governor. On Sunday, the Halo Chamber of the State Assembly was on fire, was burnt. Then, why we suspect Eddie Snege was that Eddie Snege was the original base. They have come after fire got, after the
but Chooks, there is no evidence, You're wait now. Oh my, what happened there, Chooks? Please do call back if you can. I'd like to hear from you, Chooks. Jonathan from Omawa. Jonathan, welcome.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, Jonathan, welcome.
Canada.
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead, Jonathan.
You see the political drama that is happening in Rivers State. You see, I want to make my observation.
All right.
You see, right from other judge do the structure and hand over to Odele.
Okay.
Odele do the structure and hand over to Amici. Why can't he hand over the structure he do to Sin? And what I'm advising Sin is to be very, very careful. If we have something for Rivers State, we should be doing it. After all, 2 speakers, every name a year. It's a new speaker that is smart.
let me tell you something.
Like I said, Jonathan, I need to correct something. We're not yet to tell who's the right speaker or not. Yet again, we're waiting for the court.
Okay.
Let's not preempt the court. And to every other person listening, please, that's how we go.
Thank you, sir.
All
What I'm saying is that the judge should sit up. This is their chance.
Okay.
The Equality people have been governor for 3 executive times. This is a judge. The Rivers, they should sit up.
Okay.
If they allow him to push out of that seat, it is very hard.
Okay. All right. Then.
If you watch Equality people,
But Jonathan, I'm sorry. I am a judge, but I find this your ethnic coloration of the conversation very disinteresting, I should say, very uninteresting. And I'm wondering why you're towing that path. Why are you making it an ethnic thing? Because I see two politicians, just having political battle. Why are you making it an ethnic thing?
Okay. Let me tell you now. Let me come. You see that now. I want them to know that PDP are resigning. If Desmond Akawor, a whole PDP chairman, can resign and go and collect appointment, even to build PDP. PDP in Rivers State now, they are resigning their position in PDP.
Just one person. It's because of one person. You say PDP people are because of one person.
Well, when the project manager has joined the ruling party opposition, then the PDP chairman has joined the opposition. Are they not resigning?
All right, then. Thank you very much, Jonathan. I've got to move on now. Thank you. Obed from GRA. Obed, welcome.
Thank you, Kalada.
Yes.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Kalada, the appointment of any son of Rivers State has no economic impact on average life of Rivers citizens.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Yes. Very sure.
Because some politicians or political scientists are arguing that the appointment of the appointment of the FCT minister has some economic effect because people are not being employed.
What is the economic effect?
I'm trying to tell you what they're arguing. They're saying people are now being.
What is the effect?
Okay, go ahead then. If you won't listen, go ahead. Let's hear you.
No, tell me. I'm listening.
I was trying to tell you. I was trying to tell you what they say. No, they say that people are not being employed from Rivers State, which will not mean that when they are paid, the money will circulate and reach Rivers State. That's how they argue it. I don't know what you think about that. That's economics, by the way.
Canada.
Yeah.
That appointment benefits the one that have been appointed and the family.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
So how does it benefit all of us collectively?
But the family will go to market.
Appointment of anybody.
Okay then. Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
I'm not seeing anything. Why are we celebrating? There's nothing to celebrate on when somebody has been appointed. For no reason. I'm not seeing anything to celebrate.
All right then. All right.
So that is that for that. Then on the impact that is happening in Rivers State, a governor that is not up to year, they have started disturbing demand to bring demand down by all costs. And I think it's high time the real elders to come out and speak the truth.
The real elders. Who are the fake elders? But thank you, Obed from GRA. Eric from Thai. Eric, welcome.
Okay.
What's on your mind, please?
Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
I want to say it like this. For those who care to know or hear, I think I've said this in earlier. It's high time our governor should sit well.
Is he not?
Confront his fears.
Okay.
Because plan 1, 2 might likely have failed our former governor. And he's going around plotting some other things. Where is the direction of Desmond Akawor now? I hope they will not catch the resources of Rivers people. I'm talking about their location. They're supposed to come to the state from Abuja.
No, they can't. He's the federal commissioner. Is the federal commissioner.
Yeah.
He's not in charge of the commission. I'm telling you, he's not in charge of the commission.
I'm hearing you.
Okay.
No problem. Let me land.
Okay.
If I could hear the governor very well during his swearing in of the current governor, the former governor, he made mention of our current governor should not mix himself up with Abuja politics. Because he knew what he meant. And right today now, he is now right in Abuja, trying to lobby appointment to further cage our governor. And he talked about political structure. The structure is working now. That it is obvious today and appointment.
No. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question now, Eric. How is this appointment going to cage the governor? Because there was someone from Rivers State there all this while. The person died. The person is now late, so Desmond is the replacement. So I'm wondering.
Yes, I'm understanding you now. The people that were appointed are still loyalists, former governor.
Okay.
So what I want to tell our governor today is that he should give them reason to think.
Okay.
He should give that camp reason to think.
Okay.
Because right now he are not giving them any reason to think.
Okay. Reason to think.
He should act so that they should also be thinking.
All right then.
He gave them free hand. He is thinking and they are acting. He should act for them to think.
Okay. All right.
So
Eric.
that their camp can be confused.
Okay.
So if you keep them like this, they will be giving him reason to think.
Okay. All right. Eric, thank you very much. I've got to go. My time is far spent. Let's read some messages on Facebook. Owana Bright, this is APC in action, trying to fulfill the meaning of all promises cancelled. Now their name they play out. Oh, okay. Ubamadu KJ says inauguration of APC caretaker committee can only be a preparation of a base to further annex territories. If Sudan attacks me, Egypt will attack Sudan. If Tanzania attacks me, my friend, the audio says this is something Abdullah Nedu says, narration of the party's constitution and an unfair treatment of the party members in the state level. For the sake of equity, justice, and by stopping these anomaly in Rivers State. By the way, Alozie King, there was an issue, still an issue. I remember the deputy chairman of the party in the state took the state chairman to court, and I think the legal officer, and asked the court to ask these individuals to stop operating in their offices. So, I mean, there was an issue. This was a wicked they do in own structure nationally, seem they do in home subnationally. Political wahala too sweet, and they finish for this country, especially for the state called Rivers. Blessing from OG. Blessing, thank you. Kalada, please and greetings to you. The new APC chairman Antonio Kocha lacks the political will to rule Rivers APC because it doesn't have any political structure in Rivers State. The former governor Yesamwike is the man behind the mask. We stand with Right Honorable Rotimi Chibika Mechi Godday Teme. I remember asking this question: who is the leader of the APC in Rivers State? And nobody could give me a definite answer. And look at where we are now. Kalada, greetings. This form Wike bought 4 PDP candidates that contested for various positions is the cause of the crisis rocking PDP in Rivers State. Imagine one man buying form for all PDP candidates. All right. Thank God. Ability at Twigbo, thank you very much. But let's read other people's messages. This one says the dissolved APC executives in the state should approach the court if they feel marginalized on their unlawful dissolution by the National Working Committee of the party, because no NWC has the right to dissolve an elected ESCO when its tenure has not elapsed. Enough of this impunity. Woike Otenaka from Elele. All right, one more. This one says, good afternoon, Kalada. Now that the former governor is relocating his structure to Abuja, can he allow Governor Sim Fubara to build his own structure? Lady V. We'll come back. When we come back from the commercial break, I hope there is a commercial break. Yeah, there is a very short commercial break. I'll read some more messages and maybe take 1 or 2 more calls. So please do stay tuned to 92.3 Nigeria Info.
facts on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
All right, if you're just tuning in, we're looking at the big three stories, and our big three stories are focused on Rivers State today. I started with the conversation around the Rivers State House of Assembly and the redeployment of the clerk, the deputy clerk, and the director at the Rivers State House of Assembly, and then we mentioned the fact that there was the counter, order or report that was fake news, and so the political drama still continues as they fight for political structure in Rivers State. Then we moved on to the next conversation that has to do with Desmond Akawor resigning as PDP Rivers chairman or chairman of PDP in Rivers State, and taking up an appointment as a federal commissioner. And we moved on to talk about the dissolved APC executives going to court, asking the courts to stop the inauguration of the caretaker committee. However, the caretaker committee has now been inaugurated by the NWC of the APC. So what are your thoughts on all of these? Clement is saying, when the Dr. Odili handover is structured to Right Honorable Amechi, where is Chief Celestino Meya in the picture? You people leave the structure for Barrister Yesom Wike, and he used a laughing emoji. He's having fun. Chidi in Port Harcourt says, those who are telling the former clerk and deputy clerk of the Rivers State House of Assembly to resist their new posting should be ready to pay them salaries if the state government refuses to pay them. The state government can stop the salaries if there is any what's hoo-hoo from them. I don't get that. But I say they should behave themselves and enjoy their new postings. Chidi in Port Harcourt. Chidi, thank you. This one says, father and son issue. According to Governor Fubara, the father Wike is gradually taking his loyalists from PDP stronghold across to the other side to form his new structure for another race. The man Wike can only stop fighting his perceived enemy when it renders him or her politically powerless. Amechi is rendered voiceless as far as Nigerian politics is concerned. Prince, if you say so. Kalanda, the appointment of any son or daughter of any state may or may not benefit the people will depend on the type of the individuals who are appointed. John Google. All right, you would have to tell that to Obed Chima. Desmond Akawor has been technically sent out of Rivers State, so he will not obnob with Governor Sim, who is from the same senatorial district with him. Akawor may not understand the political implications of disappointment. You will see that an Ikwere man will be appointed PDP chairman, just like an Ikwere man and a Wike loyalist is an APC chairman in Rivers State. John, I don't think an appointment, maybe the deputy will take over like some have argued, but I don't think you appoint into these positions. The positions are positions done or gotten by election. Except, of course, it's a caretaker committee like we're seeing in the APC in Rivers State. But let's see the last message for this one. A very long message, but will I be able to read it? Okay, I don't think it's for me. No, it's for people in Anambra State, not for me, so I'm going to skip that one. But that's how far we can go. Big stories, maybe we can touch on all of them again during the open season. Maybe new developments will emerge as the day goes by. So let's keep our fingers crossed, and let's just stay alert and keep listening to 92.3 Nigeria Info. Remember, we keep you abreast with the political happenings, current affairs, and everything, even socio-economic activities happening in the country. The business news is up next. Stay tuned.